Hey everyone, Corey from CoreyReviews back here finally with another Blu-ray and DVD collection update. It's been a long time. I have a lot of stuff to go through, so I'm gonna go ahead and get through these pretty quickly so this video doesn't run too long. Sit back, relax, and I hope you all enjoy. So I'm not gonna go through like any specific order of how I'm gonna show these off. Everything's just kind of randomly thrown together at the moment because I don't have everything organized on the shelf. So I'm just going to go ahead and just go through it all pretty quick, out of order. Some of the stuff is probably going to surprise me because I bought a lot of this stuff a long time ago. So certain things in this update I might be like, wow, I'm surprised I have that. So here we go. First thing up here is the breakup Vince Vaughn, Jennifer Aniston. Pretty fun romantic comedy. Got it at Target for $5. And fun fact, my aunt was actually an extra in this film. She was living in Chicago when they filmed this. So that's pretty cool as well. Alright, I also got You Mean Dupree, another fun romantic comedy, really good cast. I actually really like Kate Hudson. I know she gets a lot of crap, but I actually think that she's a pretty good actress if she gets the right material. And this is a pretty fun film from the Russo brothers who directed, Winter Soldier and Civil War. And also Peyton Reed directed this, who directed Ant-Man. Kind of a Marvel crossover thing going on there. Also got the 10 Cloverfield Lane Steelbook, Best Buy exclusive. I've yet to watch this film, but hopefully it's good. Also got Justice League versus Teen Titans. I've yet to watch this one. There's still a lot of the DC animated films I still need to see, but a really nice glossy steelbook here. Like this quite a bit. I also picked up The Wedding Ringer at Movie Trading Company there for $7.99 with the slip. The slip was kind of hard to find for a while, but I think it's becoming a little bit easier to come across now. But this is a pretty fun, again, I guess maybe a bromantic comedy. I also picked up October Sky at Best Buy for, I believe, also $7.99. I watched this one when I was in high school. It was a pretty good movie. Jake Gyllenhaal, Chris Cooper, and directed by Joe Johnson, who directed the first Captain America film. Also picked up at Movie Trading Company The Visit here with the slip. For $9.99. I actually really enjoyed this film. I definitely think M. Night is back in true form. He's one of my personal favorite directors. He was one of the more influential directors for me growing up, and I really like this one quite a bit, and I cannot wait to see Split. That movie looks incredible. I also picked up Insidious Chapter 2. This is actually the Canadian edition here. I got it at Movie Trading Company for $5.99 because they get a lot of these random Canadian releases in. Brand new too, even though it says used, it was still brand new in the shrink wrap. $5.99. I couldn't beat that. Really good movie. James Wan, anything he touches is gold. Also got the Bourne Classified Steelbook here, just to get rid of my Target editions because, I'm trying to save shelf room and whatnot. And they come like stacked in there as well. All the discs are like stacked. And there's the back there. I think this was around $30, maybe a little bit more. So not bad considering you're getting, 4 films, plus a bonus disc as well. So that's pretty cool. Also, my friend Craig, he sent me Goosebumps here. He also sent me a few other movies here in the stack. But Goosebumps here, this was a pretty enjoyable film. I grew up with the Goosebumps, reading all the books and everything. The Haunted Mask 1 and 2 is my personal favorite storyline. I wish that those films would get Blu-ray releases at some point, but they probably won't. But Goosebumps is pretty enjoyable. It's a fun movie to watch around October with the family. I also picked up Star Wars Rebels Season 1, the Zavvi exclusive steelbook. I may have shown this one off already. It is region free. I've probably shown this one off already, but it was pretty cheap on Zavvi, so I went ahead and snagged it. Hopefully it's pretty good. I've heard pretty good things about this series, so we'll see. Also on eBay for, I think this was $10 shipped, and that is Chinatown here with the rare slipcover. This guy was just selling like pretty much his entire Blu-ray collection. He had a lot of rare slipcovers, and everything that he was selling was $10. Really good deal there, and yeah, I've yet to see the film. I had the steelbook, but I went ahead and upgraded to this awesome slipcover here with that like hollow foil effect. Really cool. And another one I picked up here is No Country for Old Men, $10 again, and that was brand new. This is the rare like re-release version. Really good movie. I'm still kind of deciding if I like this one or Hell or High Water more. They're pretty similar in style and tone. I was always looking for this release, but it was so hard to find, especially with the slipcover, and got it brand new, $10, could not pass this up. And I picked this one up for a friend of mine. This is one of the hardest slipcovers I've ever had to track down. It's not in the greatest condition, but considering like when it does go on eBay, it usually goes for like $100 or more. And that is There Will Be Blood with the Gold Academy Award slipcover. Again, $10 shipped. There's no way I was going to pass this one up. Again, not in the greatest condition. If you can find any of these gold slipcovers out in stores, definitely pick them up because most of them are pretty hard to find. I also picked up Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. This is one of my personal favorite films of the year, my personal favorite comedy. I know it's not for everyone. It's very over the top, very raunchy. But I just love this film. I thought that Anna Kendrick and Aubrey Plaza, they had like really good, like kind of fun chemistry as like best friends and whatnot. And Adam Devine is just freaking hilarious in this film. The whole push-up pop scene, that's probably my favorite line in the film. You know, I'll send you some links. That might be my favorite line from this year in general. I love that line. I love over-the-top raunchy comedies, and this just hit all the right notes for me. I'm also a big fan of Aubrey Plaza. You know, I'm a big fan of Community as well. This was just a really good movie, at least for me. I wish I would have picked up the 4K release because it was only like a few dollars more, but went ahead and got this, and it came with Slip 2. Can't complain. Picked this one up from Movie Trading Company, Paranormal Activity, The Ghost Dimension, to complete my series. This I did not get to see in theaters because it wasn't playing anywhere near me, which is very unfortunate because of the whole way Paramount released this one. You know, they released it, you know, shortly, soon after, you know, on video on demand and everything, and theaters were like, if you're going to do that, we're not going to show the film. And none of my theaters around me got the movie, which is very unfortunate, but I finally got it. The 3D version here with the slipcover. I think this version is going to be a little bit harder to find in the future, so I went ahead and picked it up. It was $16.99 used, which I can't complain with that price. And I mean, there's 3D discs in here. I have the other version in the player. And I recently just watched this one, and I thought it was actually really good until probably the last 5 minutes. I didn't really care for the ending that much, at least a lot of the stuff that goes down. But there are some really good scares. It answers a lot of questions. Doesn't answer all of them. I would hope that there's another one in the future, because it felt like Paranormal Activity, the final movie, part 1, and that there's part 2 coming soon, because it ends with like a cliffhanger. I don't want to spoil anything, but it kind of ends in a way with a cliffhanger, and you're just like, wait, but I kind of want more. And then there's the alternate ending, which is interesting, but it's also very confusing. But before the last 5 minutes, I thought everything else was really good. I love the Christmas setting. I thought that was very different for this franchise. It kind of almost felt like a Shane Black Paranormal Activity film. I have yet to watch the 3D version. I know it's just the theatrical version in 3D, and there's also the unrated cut, and then the alternate ending, and then deleted scenes and stuff like that as well. So a solid entry to the franchise, but that ending, not that good. I also picked up Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, Best Buy exclusive steelbook here. I get to watch this one. I saw the first one, and I actually enjoyed this first one, but hopefully it's good. Like I said, I liked the first one. It was really cheesy, but it was a good time. Hopefully I enjoy this one as well. I also picked up About Time here. I think, yeah, this is also the Canadian edition. Even though it says used for $5.99, it was brand new. This was a pretty good movie. It was directed by Richard Curtis. He directed Love Actually, which is one of my favorite films. Truthfully, I just love that film. I could watch it again and again. But this is a pretty decent film here. I love time travel. I think time travel might be my favorite subgenre in movies. And this is, time travel, like romantic drama. There's some comedy in here. And it has Domhnall Gleeson from, Force Awakens, and Rachel McAdams, Bill Nighy. Margot Robbie's in here as well. If you like time travel movies in general, I would say give this one a go. It's maybe more in line of like The Time Traveler's Wife, but much better than that film in my opinion. This is another one I'm not sure if I've shown before, but that is Hugo 3D, the Zavvi exclusive steelbook. This is unfortunately Region B locked, but it was really cheap on Zavvi, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then again, a good buddy of mine, Craig, he also sent me a few more movies. One of them being Into the Storm, the Future Shock steelbook here. Another one of my favorite subgenres in film are tornado films. It was kind of cheesy and over the top, but actually the special effects were really good in this film. I was surprised considering the budget for this. The special effects were in fact really good. And then he also sent me The Martian here. This is the Kimchi DVD exclusive lenticular steelbook. Really cool lenticular effect there. And let's see, I got number 83 out of 1700. I really enjoyed this film. I haven't seen the extended director's cut, but I did watch it in 3D, and it was just a really good experience overall. Can't wait to check it out again. Also got a few Scream Factories. I'm really getting into Scream Factories now. If you saw my last Out and About Blu-ray hunting video. And the first one up here is Ginger Snaps. I think both of these are werewolf movies. But this one looked kind of cool from the trailer. Hopefully it's pretty good. Again, these are brand new, full price, $19.99. But you know, Scream Factory, you can't go wrong. It's kind of the criterion of horror films. And the next one here is The Howling, and I believe this slipcover is out of print. But again, I found this. They had a few copies there, but I think that they might be gone now. But this one was $19.99 as well, brand new. Again, I watched the trailer for this one and it looked really good, so I went ahead and picked it up. Alright, so I got some slipcovers here to show off. These are the Universal Monsters glow-in-the-dark slipcovers. I ended up getting all of them. So I got Dracula here. Some of these are, you know, DVD and Blu-ray mix. What is this? Creature from the Black Lagoon. This is The Wolfman. Bride of Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Or Frankenstein. Dracula. The Invisible Man. This is American Werewolf in London. Yeah. Child's Play 2. Halloween 2. One of my favorite back arts right there. The Mummy. And Phantom of the Opera, which always makes me think of the Disney film Phantom of the Megaplex, but there's that. And the glow-in-the-dark stuff on there doesn't really last that long. A lot of them have already worn out on my slipcovers, which is kind of a bummer. But they're really nice slipcovers. I couldn't pass up on them, so I went ahead and had to get them for the collection. I also got a slipcover for Once Upon a Time. This is the Target exclusive slipcover. This slipcover is one of the hardest I've ever had to find. Yeah, I mean, I love this show. It's one of my favorites on television at the moment. I'm trying to get all the exclusive editions for this show on Blu-ray. I think I ended up getting all of them now. I have a few others coming in the mail, so I'll probably do a mail day for those. But yeah, Once Upon a Time, the Target exclusive steelbook, which looks like the storybook from the film that one of the main characters carries around. So really nice slipcover. I like this one quite a bit. And I also got a few of these deluxe slipcovers with one Scream Factory as well. I picked up Carrie, which unfortunately has this crease because the mail person ended up deciding to shove it in the mailbox, which is very unfortunate, but maybe I can find another one for a decent price. This is one of the only deluxe slipcovers that isn't going for a ridiculous amount of money, so maybe I can find one for a good price again, but yeah, that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's really nice artwork. This is actually my personal favorite of the two Carrie Scream Factory slipcovers. Also got the Child's Play one here, which looks like the toy box. That's pretty cool. And The Thing, alternate slipcover there. And then it also came with, you know, the movie itself. So with Carrie and Child's Play, Carrie I ended up getting the posters plus the slip. Child's Play just the alternate slip, and The Thing was the full deluxe edition that came with the posters as well. Next up here is Whiplash. I may have shown this one before, but again, it was in the pile to show. This is the Kimchi DVD exclusive lenticular. Really nice release. Got number 1575 out of 2000. I also picked up Her, the Kimchi DVD release as well. A lot of movement there on the lenticular. Very rare steelbook to find. I got number 400 out of 800, so actually nice even number there. Exactly in the middle. I also picked up The Fifth Element. This is, yeah, the Kimchi DVD full slip edition. I almost picked up the lenticular, but I went ahead and stuck with this one. And this is number 804 out of 1200. So that's The Fifth Element there. And then I also picked up the Zombieland. This is the MondoCon exclusive that was given out at, I guess it was the MondoCon, and I believe it was Houston, Texas. You get the steelbook, and then it has like a little blacklight thing that you go like that, and it has like some I think it's like the rules on the back here. I'll post up a picture and show you what that looks like, but so yeah, it comes with this and this as well, and this was actually a pretty decent price on eBay, so I couldn't pass it up. I had the Nut Up or Shut Up edition, which is also a pretty hard one to find, but I went ahead and stuck with this. Next up here is the I was looking for this set for a while, and Kimchi DVD, they just recently put some more of these out for sale, so I had to pick one up, and that is the Tomb Raider double pack here. So you get Tomb Raider, well, you get the first one there. These are lenticular. They aren't steelbooks, they're just regular Blu-ray, like Amaray cases. They're like the clear ones, almost like Criterion releases. But the front there is lenticular, or the front of both of these, and they're packaged side by side. So a lot of lenticular effect going on. I got number 259 out of 1,000. So again, the Tomb Raider double feature here. lenticulars from Kimchi DVD. And then I also picked up Gravity. This is the Blue Fans. This to me is one of the coolest steelbooks I have in my collection, maybe my favorite. I think that might be Sandra Bullock there, floating out with George Clooney's like POV, I believe. It's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, there's some cool effect going on there. In the back, my favorite image from the film. Well, they stuck with that for the back artwork. I got number 277 out of 1,000, and this is also pretty hard to find as well. And it includes the 3D version as well. Also got another Blue Fan steelbook for one of my favorite films of all time. That is Gone Girl, and it has this awesome lenticular effect on the front there between the 3 different images. You get like the panties, you get the photo that says "This man may kill me." You get like I think it's maybe scissors, or like a scalpel or something. And the evidence bags. And on the back there, it just says July 5th, 2012. And I got number 291 out of 1,500. I also picked up both of these. I had the regular editions for both of them, but I went ahead and got the lenticulars, and that is for Moulin Rouge. Cool lenticular there. I got number 83 out of 1,000. Kind of hard to tell. It's right there. And then one of my favorites, Romeo and Juliet, and you get the 3 different pictures there. Again, hard to tell. There you go. In the back there. And again, number 83 out of 1,000. So Romeo and Juliet, this is the 1996 version. I love this one the most out of all the different Romeo and Juliet adaptations, and happy to see DiCaprio and Baz Luhrmann retain for The Great Gatsby. Alright, so 3 more steelbooks here, and 1 different type of item. But this one is for one of my favorite films of all time. Wearing the shirt for it right here. Also have the poster over there. And I had to pick up these Kimchi DVD releases for It Follows. This is the 1-click. So you get this lenticular edition. Now this one's kind of hard to tell. It's very light. Light lenticular effect there. But I got number 203 out of 1,000 on that. And then this is the full slip with like the hollow foil. Really nice. And number 203 out of 700. This has my favorite back artwork there. Part of me wants to almost display it like this. And then my favorite one is the lenticular with the blood in the pool. There you go. And this is 203 out of 13. Yeah, 1,300. Back artwork there. So yeah, one of my favorite films here. As you can see, there's another edition. That's the Canadian edition I have right there. And also I have this US edition, US Steelbook edition I have here that I got from, I believe, Amazon. So yeah, I have many editions. I will be picking up every edition of this film. I don't try to double dip or triple dip or more. But for movies like this one that I absolutely love, I'll definitely pick up every release. So that's the Kimchi DVD 1-click for It Follows Steelbooks. And last but not least, this is something that I've been wanting for 20 years. I remember a friend of mine had one of these when I was growing up, and I was so jealous. I believe this was a Walmart exclusive, but I finally have one. These things usually go for like $300 or more, especially if they're new in box. But I got it for a really good deal, and that is the Turbo Man action figure. Brand new in box. Look at that. And I mean, you get character portfolios there. And a little bit, Turbo Man saving the first family. I mean, look how awesome this is, guys. Everything that it comes with. The top there. And, just better view of the inside with all the different accessories. This set is amazing. I can't believe it's in really good condition. I bought it from like a toy collector on eBay, and he had it on auction for $100. And I was like, hey, no one's bidded on it yet. What would you do for like the best, buy it now price? I was hoping that he would say like $200 or less. I, got a pretty decent paycheck, so I was like, if it's like $200 or less, I'll definitely pick it up. But he just was like, look, I'm just trying to sell it. How about $100? Buy it now, and I'll ship it out tomorrow. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I have to get it. It's pretty pricey, but considering it goes for 3 times that amount, I definitely had to pick it up. and you know, really nice display piece. Jingle All the Way is one of my all-time favorite Christmas movies. It's just one of my favorite movies. I could watch again and again. You know, I mean, it's so quotable. You know, it's turbo time, and put the cookie down now. Who told you you could eat my cookie? I mean, there's so many quotable lines from this film. I absolutely love this film, everything about it, and I finally own a Turbo Man. Christmas has come early right here. All right, guys, so I hope you all enjoyed this Blu-ray DVD update here. Thank you all so much for checking this video out, and until next time, Corey from Corey Reviews. Catch y'all later. Peace!